Welcome to Voices of MCU, where we delve into the depths of wisdom and spirituality. Get ready as we embark on a journey of fostering faith and cultivating leaders. And now it's time for Leadership Unleashed with Dr. John Ughulu, where purpose, faith, and leadership meet.
Hello, family. Welcome to Leadership Unleashed, where we explore the art and science of effective leadership in today's ever-evolving world. I am your host, Dr. John Ughulu, president of Main Seed Christian University, and I am thrilled to embark on this journey with you as we dive deep into the principles, strategies, and stories that define successful leadership. But before I delve into today's topic, I want to take a moment to thank our listeners and extend a special invitation to potential sponsors. The Leadership Unleashed podcast series is made possible by the generous support of individuals and organizations who believe in the power of transformative leadership. If you or your organization are interested in sponsoring this podcast and reaching a dedicated audience of leaders, innovators, and change makers, we would love to hear from you. Your sponsorship not only helps us continue to provide valuable content, but also aligns your brand with the values of leadership excellence and innovation. Now, a word about our esteemed partner, Main Seed Christian University. At Main Seed Christian University, we are committed to developing leaders who are grounded in faith, integrity, and a passion for service. Our university offers a wide range of programs designed to equip students with the knowledge, skills, and ethical foundation needed to lead in various fields. Whether you are interested in business, leadership, or ministry, Main Seed Christian University provides a supportive and intellectually stimulating environment where you can grow and thrive. Visit www.mainseeduniversity.com to learn more about our institution. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Leadership Unleashed. We hope you find our discussions insightful and inspiring. Remember, leadership is a journey, and we are here to walk that path with you. So today we will explore the essence of resilience within teams, drawing inspiration from timeless biblical stories, practical insights, and wisdom of world-renowned leaders. And by the end of our discussion, you'll be equipped with tools to nurture and lead teams that can not only survive, but thrive in the face of challenges. Now, we will start from understanding resilience. Now, what's the definition of resilience? Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, adapt to change, and keep pushing forward despite adversity. For teams, this means staying united, motivated, and effective even when circumstances are tough. Why is resilience important? Now, resilient teams do more than just endure. They flourish and become stronger through adversity. They create a culture of support, trust, and continuous growth, turning obstacles into opportunities. I will be sharing some biblical examples of resilient teams, and we will be looking at David and his mighty men in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 1 to 2. And also we would look at 2 Samuel chapter 23, verses 8 to 39. Now, David's leadership of his mighty men is a prime example of building a resilient team. These men came to David when he was hiding in the cave of Adullam, described as being in distress, debt, and discontent. Despite their initial state, David was able to transform them into a powerful and loyal force. This transformation showcases the effective leadership and the shared vision that can be created from resilience and from hardship. The disciples, after Jesus' ascension in the book of Acts, chapter 1, verses 12 to 26. Remember, after Jesus ascended to heaven, his disciples faced uncertainty and fear. However, through prayer, unity, and the guidance of the Holy Spirit, they became a resilient team that spread the gospel worldwide. The book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 14 says, they all joined together constantly in prayer. Now, this story illustrates the power of spiritual unity and perseverance in building resilience. Let's also look at the story of Joseph in Egypt in the book of Genesis, chapter 41, verse 37 to 57. Remember, Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers and later imprisoned. He became a powerful leader in Egypt. Despite his personal adversities, he built a team that managed Egypt's resources and saved many from famine. Joseph's story demonstrates how personal resilience and visionary leadership can inspire and fortify a team. Now, let's look at lessons from a renowned leader. We will be looking at the story of Winston Churchill. Now, Winston Churchill, the British Prime Minister during World War II, is a celebrated example of resilient leadership. His steadfast determination and inspirational leadership played a crucial role in Britain's endurance and ultimate victory during the war. Now, what are the key lessons that we have learned from this? Number one, I want you to write this down. Unwavering determination. Churchill's famous words, "We shall never surrender," embodied his unwavering resolve. This determination inspired his nation to remain resilient despite the hardships of war. So we must have unwavering determination. We should be able to always use the famous words from Winston Churchill, which says, "We shall never surrender." Secondly, the second lesson from this is effective communication. Now, Churchill's speeches were instrumental in boosting morale. His ability to communicate effectively with both honesty and hope helped to keep the British people united and motivated. And the third lesson from this is adaptability and innovation. Churchill encouraged innovation in military strategy and technology, understanding the adaptability as a major key to resilience. His leadership shows that resilient teams must be flexible and open to new ideas. Now, when we talk about building resilient teams today, what are we looking at? We have to cultivate a supportive culture. That's the first one. We must encourage open communication, trust, and mutual support. And just as David's men supported each other and their leader, team members should feel empowered to support one another. Secondly, we must foster a shared vision. As a leader, we must always understand the importance of fostering a shared vision. A clear, shared vision unites and motivates the team. When your vision is clear and you share that vision, it unites and motivates your team. Now, the disciples succeeded in spreading the gospel, but they were united in purpose. As leaders, we must ensure that everyone understands and buys into the team's goals. When you, as a leader, show up with a vision, it is your vision at that point. But the moment you put that vision on the table and present that vision to the team, it no longer remains your vision, but it now becomes a team vision, a shared vision. All right? So we must always remember that. We also need to promote well-being and balance. Leaders must support the physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being of their team members. Joseph's leadership in Egypt succeeded because he managed resources wisely, ensuring the well-being of his people. All right. Now, for another inspirational story and practical tip we can look into is we can consider the story of the Apollo 13 mission. Now, faced with an oxygen tank explosion, remember the astronauts and NASA's ground team had to work together under extreme pressure to bring the crew to safety back to Earth. And their success was a testament of resilience, teamwork, and problem solving. Now, I want to share some practical tips with every leader who's listening to this program right now. Number one is we must regularly check in with our team members to offer support and address any issues. Secondly, we must celebrate successes, no matter how small, to keep morale high. And thirdly, we must invest in professional development and training to equip our teams with the skills they need to handle challenges. And in closing, I want to remind everybody who's listening to this broadcast, who's listening to this podcast, that building a resilient team requires effort, but the rewards are immense. So, by fostering a supportive culture, a shared vision, adaptability, and well being, your team can not only survive, but thrive in any circumstances. So, if you're leading an organization, whether it's a governmental organization, a non governmental organization, a private organization, or your own personal business, I encourage you to take the insights and the examples shared today and apply them to your team. Remember, resilience is a journey, not a destination. So start building your resilient team today and watch how you can overcome the challenges together. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and let's unleash the leader within you. Until next time, This is Dr. John Ughulu signing off from Leadership Unleashed. If you are interested in participating or partnering with us, please reach out to us at info@mainseeduniversity.com. Thank you and bye for now.
If you would like to become a sponsor of Voices of MCU, please go to the description, find the link, and connect with us. Thank you for joining us today for Voices of MCU. This program and its content is owned by Main Seed Christian University, and we invite you to visit www.mainseeduniversity.com to take full advantage of our low tuition programs. The content of this program is for educational purposes only.